Progressing through our drop back game. We're now going to talk about 57, our shallow concept. Okay? In this instance, we're going to go 57. Okay? We have the following. Starting on the outside, we have that same MRO. We're going to arc through the outside shoulder here and create width and space and start on a dig and continue to look across in windows. Okay? The L is going to run a shallow through the heels of the lineman. Okay? And he actually can even angle or arc back towards the line of scrimmage, create space between the secondary and himself. On the backhand side, we're going to run skinny post and a take two route. Okay? These routes now are pre-snap reads. So depending upon what our survey of the room reveals, we may throw either that MRO or post, and again it's dependent upon matchups, grass, and secondary play as far as our 8-yard barrier. Our tailback in this instance is going to step into protection with loosey call. If nothing comes as a linebacker, he can release on his arrow route. Okay, him and the tackle would have these two, the guard and center, these two, and those two. Our quarterback is going to be in a 3-step drop. He's pre-snapping any matchups. Okay, after that pre-snap, he then is going to work the following progression. He's going to check hot over here. If he happens to get a blitz, we're going to replace him with an outside arc on that hot route. The R would look for the ball and then just run vertically through the seam here. Okay? If not, he's going to work the shallow concept as he's looking at these outside defenders. Okay? Into the dig. Okay? Into the seam or shoot route, on the backhand side. Okay? So we're pre-snapping that. We actually, if we get this post route angling over the top, we would check 3 to 4 here in that instance. Okay, so we could tag that post on the backhand side if we see that it's opening up and be able to throw that. So we go hot, shallow, dig, shoot. Typically, we have the ability after that dig route to come back and look at the post that's layering over the top. So that is 57 for us out of ace. Out of deuce, nothing changes. The routes stay the same. Okay, so we end up with the following. We end up with an outside release. We end up with our shallow. We end up with our post, take two, our MRO, okay, and then we can check and release with that tailback. So it does little to nothing by changing the formation of changing the structure of the play. One of the key concepts would be to have that R really widen on an arc so he creates some space for himself back on that dig route. Okay? So that's 57 there out of deuce.